Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to this reading. It has been a while that I was at a holiday and I was also recovering afterwards, but now I'm back and I hope that this pick a card reading is gonna bring some clarity and a peace of heart and mind for you as well. This pick a card reading will be all about what shifts are happening in your life and for you. They are shifts that I'm intending that I can explain some of the shifts that are happening energetically that you sense or happening subconsciously, as well as some shifts that you might also realize in your 3D world as well. So just pick your pile by just following your intent by following your intuition. You can pause the video if you need some more time. This is going to be group number 1, this is going to be group number 2, this is going to be group number 3. The crystal in group number 1 is a lapis lazuli, if you could see, and the crystal in group number 2 is a clear quartz. And the crystal on the group number 3 is the sodalite. So do your selection, and you're going to see the timestamps down in the description box, and I'm going to see you at your group. Hello group number 1, welcome to your reading. If you have chosen this postcard with a crown on it and the lapis lazuli, then this is going to be a reading. Before I start with your reading, I'd like to share with you what I felt with your meditation, and it was very different. I heard that the fire burning inside, but it didn't quite feel like some passion related fire. Not also only for like anger related one as well. Like it's something in between, basically. I cannot quite put my finger on, but I also felt like you're also not sure what kind of emotions you just recently started to tap into. This is a little bit of like unknown territory for you. And I was hearing that they are here for you to discover a little bit more. And there's one more thing that I heard. Now I cannot quite remember. Maybe it's gonna come like down for the reading, so I can share with you. Yeah, I remember. I heard like a stalemate. So maybe you're a little bit indecisive about some situation in your life currently, but let's dive deep into your reading. Group number 1, I'll read your message through the end of your reading. First, I would like to check your current energy. And for some reason, I just feel like I have to maybe like sage it a little bit more. I already did that, but let's see. So, group number 1, what's your current energy so that you can be more sure that if this is your pile, let's see, what is your current energy, group number 1? What is your current energy? Oh, we have 10 of Swords. There's quite a big release happening for you right now. Like definitely a chapter ended. Okay. 6 of Cups and the King of Swords. They're in the upper position. You might recently had some realization about your childhood. That might also include some inner child healing if you have been doing that, if you have been working on it. Intentionally or unintentionally, but something come to an ending recently. I do not think that this is as small as a specific person. That might be though. Like if this is about a relationship, if this is about a soulmate connection, some chapter might have closed, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the connection has come to an end. There might be a new chapter beginning with this person, or there might be a new chapter beginning in your life in general without this person or with this person, but something definitely has come to an end and you realize it. And I'm feeling that this has been something that you were in this awareness for quite a long while, but you were not just there yet energetically and mentally to fully accept it and fully see the big picture. Not that you haven't had the awareness, it's just it wasn't time yet. You had a lot of other things on your plate. So this is not quite this is not quite much new information for you. You just had the capacity and energy to basically accept things as they are. And now, since you've done it, you are having this relief. If you haven't already have it, you're starting to see the relief, and it's 3D manifestations in your life as well, because basically what you did was that you stood on your own ground. You set your boundaries so clear. You're forming the foundations of your new chapter. And I believe that there is this childlike innocence to you that is going to be revealed to you, that you're going to start to tap in a little bit more. I'm really seeing this inner child thing, that you are starting to connect with your inner child a little bit more and more authentically. It's like maybe you're discovering another side of yours. You are maybe discovering how strong of a person you are without needing any kind of external confirmation of others. It's their expectations, but now maybe you have been telling yourself things like some affirmations, or the things that you keep hearing from here and there, like, yeah, other people's expectations do not define me. I have to love myself. I love myself. I'm working on myself. But now, like recently, you start actually understanding them. Like if you're resonating with this one so far, I could kind of see that how this one could work, especially like it is like always for me that even if I keep hearing something without actually living this thing, I cannot fully feel what those sentences, uh, how powerful those sentences are actually. So I'm realizing that you're coming into an awareness of how much of a strong, independent, amazing person you are. And you had doubts, still some like still occasionally you're having doubts. I'm just focusing on his face, but you are there. You are definitely there. And you are a very strong communicator, by the way. Like your words have more power than you ever realize. And you might also start coming into this realization as well. You might start seeing that how people are reacting even differently. And with the reaction, I mean is that um, their responses to you. You're shifting energetically, and this is quite a powerful energy that people are started to respecting you a little bit more. Uh, like your vibration is so higher that the other people could easily see it, and you're going to start taking a lot more attention than you already do. But if it's resonating until now, that's beautiful. And also Seven of Swords when I just shuffle in reverse. So anything that you have been avoiding to deal with, which I'm mostly feeling in sense of like a trauma responses, anything you need to heal, any shadow work, now you're doing it. You're not avoiding it anymore. Yeah, in the past you were a little bit maybe rushing towards, like maybe you had a lot on your plate recently or in general, and maybe you're always trying to plan on things. You always have something to do on your plate, so you cannot fully focus or be in the present moment. But recently you're opening yourself up more to the flow of life. This is such a beautiful energy. This is resonating. But now I'm gonna just move into what is shifting for you with number one. Wow, we have Emperor. We have Three of Cups. You have such beautiful times coming ahead of you, and they are here for good. They are here for good. They're not. Yeah, nine of Swords and reverse. If you have been struggling recently, if you have anxiety, if you have been stressed, if you couldn't have proper sleep, if you had a lot on your mind, everything is changing. Like everything you have been working on until now. Let me pull them a little bit so you can see. everything you have been working and wishing until now, which I'm also seeing that you have been manifesting soul connections to connect with the like-minded souls, the true friendships, not on surface level things, not the ones that is going to say something to your face and gonna think or say something else behind your back. No, this is the true connections that are meant to stay in your life and shift your vibrations for good. So they are coming in, and actually, you're going to be very much respected. You're gonna see that with the single source energy, I was saying like your energy is shifting. People are realizing it, and they're gonna also start changing their behavior. You're gonna see it, but it's in a positive way. How they're communicating with you is gonna change. How they're looking at you is gonna change. This is confirmed with the Emperor energy in here, and also, okay, there's something sticky here. I'm sorry. Maybe you're also sometimes losing your focus, but with the Emperor energy in here, also, I feel that you're going to be at the center of this group. Uh, you're going to be somehow in a leading role, whatever is coming in your way. Let's find out more. Okay, sorry, I needed to drink water. So, what else is shifting for group number one? Four of Pentacles. This is a very stable energy. Let's see. I'm going to get clarification for this one. We have Queen of Wands in reverse at the bottom. I'm seeing that any kind of insecurities you have as a child, I'm seeing some financial blockages. During your childhood, maybe you were in a position that maybe you were put in this position or affected mostly by a female motherly figure, that there is some lack in terms of finances. So this might be emphasizing a little bit more during this time because this is something that is affecting your self confidence. So you feel a little bit more confident. Maybe the day after your paycheck, whenever you see big or secure enough numbers in your bank account. So financial stability is one of the things that is really helping you to stay grounded and confident, feel confident to yourself. So I'm seeing that there's going to be occasions coming, some energetic shifts coming in your way for you to clear out those blockages. Like this person, you're living a quite satisfying life. Like he's living in a city life. Maybe if you're in the city, you might not be super happy by living in a city, so you might be trying to get a little bit, not isolate yourself, but be a little bit away from the city life. If you have any kind of debts, like if you have both a home or something, then that might be also like how you're spending your money, how you're managing your money, that might also come into the surface. But let's see if I can get more information about that later on. Just one more card, please, about what else is shifting for you. Justice. If you have any kind of issues in the law department, any kind of contracts, that if you have been like buying a home or purchasing something, buying something like a big investments, home, car, like something that is making you worry about the money. So that's gonna clear out and that's gonna just turn in your favor. So actually you changing your mindset, and I'm sorry about saying this if it's like, because these sentences sometimes sound so easy, but I know for a fact they are really not that easy. So I'm really not undermining, but just by us changing our mindset towards this poverty, towards the like financial obstacles, that there is not enough for me or I do not deserve that much, I have to manage it always, you're going to start seeing some results. You're going to start seeing results in your 3D as well, because like the justice card is just calling me out for 3D right now as well. If there is some like issues in your relationships, if there is someone that you couldn't quite let go of, that person might had some like financial holds on you. Maybe you had shared accounts or you feel stably insecure, like financially insecure, if you would have let this relationship go. uh, or this is just someone that you had no like financial like shares in between, but you just cannot for some reason let go of energetically. This is coming to an end. This is coming to an end, and some kind of like clearing out of your karma is going to be represented to you, and everything is going to be in your favor. And I'm seeing that this is going to be happening by holding a conversation, basically. And if you feel like you're just having a nudge of making a conversation, then this is your confirmation. And Wheel of Fortune in reverse at the bottom of the deck, because this had to happen. Something was stuck. You were kind of swimming against the current in one situation of your life that you know better than me, definitely. So whatever is coming on your mind when I'm saying this, this situation needs to unstuck. Like one of the things that's shifting for you is that the stuck situation that has been on your mind, weighing heavily on your soul, is coming to an end. But it is not happening like someone is not fixing it for you. It is happening that the universe is pushing the conditions for you in a way that you had to take an action towards it. That might be emotional situation. Queen of Cups under the bottom of the deck. So let's see quick clarifications. I want to get a clarification for, yeah, 4-4. For Swords and Reverse, clarifying for Pentacles. Yeah, let me get a water. Sorry. This was something that you cannot quite think clearly, because you have been rushing yourself from one thing to another. So you were always in a go-go mode. So you didn't give yourself enough break. Basically, you need a rest. Like, you need to let go of the situation as it is. And I'm sorry that it might suck to hear. If this, I'm sorry. But you have to let the situation go. You should take your energy, shift your focus away from whatever the situation you feel stuck in order for it to move. Because then the answers are going to come to you. Let's clarify the Justice. Oops. This one will come out as well. Oh, Star in reverse and the Knight of Swords. Whatever is coming, it is coming. It's coming fast. It is coming. Like, there is no way that you're not gonna see it. And with the Star card in reverse, this has been something that has been on hold for a long while, because of, mostly I'm feeling, because of your limiting beliefs. When you actually let this stuck situation go, when you pull your energy away from the situation, you're gonna see how amazingly and fast that things are start progressing for you. This has been something you have been wishing for a long while, but couldn't see the results, unfortunately, until now. You might also think that it might have been a missed opportunity, but it is not. Emperor with the strength. I told you, you are stepping into this amazing, confident energy, and everyone is going to be able to see that. There might be some also like envious people around you, but they're not going to be able to affect you energetically. You might do some protection like Reiki or meditation or cleanse yourself with crystals, but they're not going to be able to affect you. Also, there's a Leo energy, and we are starting the Leo season. And I guess correct me if I'm wrong, but in Lionsgate portal energy, has it started with the 26th of July? Now I'm recording on the 27th. I'm not sure when I'm going to release it, but we are going to have the new moon in Leo on the 28th. So the Lionsgate portal energy, Leo energy, is already here, and it's a very confident energy. It's but it is really grounded and in its light side. It is very warm, nurturing, but at the same time, it's a natural leader. So I mentioned it, you are a natural leader, and this is coming into play. They're telling me to put the strength on the top of the Emperor. It's like a doubled energy. You're releasing all of your limiting beliefs and anything that was holding you down behind. One last clarification for 3 of Cups if it's needed. Way too many, but I'm gonna take them. 3, okay. Wow. Guys, you're having a new beginning in love, whatever you manifested. Amazing. I love this. It's Ace of Cups, it's Knight of Cups, it's Page of Swords. Someone is admiring you. Someone has been admiring you from afar, and now they are taking a leap of faith. I cannot stop smiling. Okay, this Knight of Cups. Here is the cup that he's bringing in, and it's happening quite soon. It's happening very soon, maximum in a month. I don't want to week or in a month. Like one is prominent in here, but within a week you might have a conversation, and within a month you might start seeing that it's actually progressing. And this is actually someone from your soul tribe. You're gonna feel the connection when you have it. Okay, I'm gonna move it. I really want you to see this beautiful, beautiful energy over here. Oh, so nice. So happy for you. Okay, they're taking me to take this. Okay, yeah, all of your worries are coming to an end. Literally, they're all coming to an end. So let's get two more cards about what is changing, what's shifting for you, group number one. I love this energy. This is the Moonology deck. Let's see what's shifting for you, group number one. Oh, I said two and I got two. I usually don't. Okay, don't let your past hold you back, and your hard work is paying off as a new moon in Capricorn. Capricorn might be prominent in your chart, someone rising, or somewhere in your chart, in your self mode maybe. I'm seeing you guys as a quite determined person. You're a hard worker. You drive for it, and you're very focused when you actually got your focus on. So you had a tendency to work hours straight without even giving any breaks when you actually hold your focus. And your career, your stability is very important for you. That's why the financial security might be also like one of the reasons, one of the core things about your self-worth and self-confidence as well. This also reminded me right now that one of the things that you're really releasing from your past lives is what you're moving on from is this lack mindset, in many sense, that there is not enough love for me. The soul connections that I wish I cannot have. This happily ever after is not going to happen for me. I cannot have all the money in the world. I will be okay. I will be managing. I just don't want to struggle. No, you're releasing those limiting beliefs. You are coming into many realizations that how actually you are the master of your manifestations, because you have been working on yourself, working on your financial stability, working on yourself, working on your shadows so much. You had to see the results. I'm sorry for saying that, but you are going to see the results. And let's get two more cards from here. One or two. Let's see how much is going to come, how many is going to come from here. What's shifting for you, group number one? We got two. Oh my, we got Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. No, wait, postpone, say no, and pause. There is something you might want to take an action towards right now, or if you have been asking a question, your answer is no, but this is definitely divinely guided. Whatever you want to happen right now, you're wanting it from a place of ego, because you're thinking that some part of your happiness, some part of your peace is kind of dependent on it. That's why it's not time yet for you to have it. It's not saying that it's not going to happen, but not time yet. And believe me, you're not even going to feel the sorriness of the fact that it hasn't happening or it hasn't happened. Like, you're going to have too much beautiful things on your plate that you're not even going to remember it when it comes, which I do not think that's going to take a long while for it to come. I'm going to read the Akasha. Where is the book? And I also see the yes in here as well. It was saying yes. So yeah, you don't need to feel sad or worry about something is not happening, because it's a lot better thing is coming. Okay, it took a long while for me to find it, but here it is. So Akasha. It says that Akasha exists in the fifth dimension and in the library of souls. All soul contracts, history, gifts, lessons, and more exist there. We each have access to this information of the past, present, and the future, and can tap into it anytime. While we have free will, there are also points on timeline of our lives that are predestined or pre-planned, soul contracts or agreements that were made before incarnating. It could be a company you choose to work for, a relationship you plan to have, or a person you agreed to mentor or help. Whatever it is, know that it's divinely guided and will not bypass you. If you're waiting for a sign to proceed, this card is it. You are likely living out an important part of your soul's journey, and you're exactly where you need to be. This is very exciting indeed. It's time to call in the support of your helpers, both in the physical realm and in the spirit world, to trust the signs coming, to take a note of your dreams, to notice any feelings or visitors that you receive, for you are tapping into the wisdom of Akasha, and you are being given the go ahead to proceed. I love this message for you. Definitely. It seems like this is about love. Like someone in your also someone that's entering your life, some offer that is gonna light up your soul, coming from a soul family member that has been contracted, this has been agreed before. And let's see your last message with this crowd. Have you been feeling like an outsider to your life for a while, like you have no control over what has been happening? Can this be the thing that makes you feel on the edge? Are you lacking confidence, or are you afraid of intimacy in relationships, friendships, that you're holding yourself back? This is a time for you to leave your self-limiting beliefs aside and work on your sacral and solar plexus chakra. Be creative and do something that you're passionate about to express yourself, because there might be some creative blockages. You will feel instantly better. And this was the message in here with my beautiful handwriting. But this is all I got for you, group number one. I hope that it was helpful. I hope that it was resonating. I really appreciate if you like the video for you to give me a thumbs up or share down in the comments, like how is it like unfolding for you, resonating for you. I really love to know it. But I'm wishing you an amazing rest of your week, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, very much take care of yourselves, and bye bye. Hello, group number two. Welcome to your reading. If you have chosen this postcard and this clear quartz, then this is going to be your reading. Before I start with your reading, I'd like to share with you what I felt with your meditation. It was the first thing I heard was conflict is ending. And I heard that you need a rest and release. And also, I heard that you're an earth angel and you have to spend more time around water. Mm. Okay, so I need to drink water. So, okay. That was a bit ironic. Good. Let's move on with your reading, and let's see if I'm going to get any more messages about what I said already with your meditation. I'll read your card through the end of the reading. But first, I would like to check your current energy group number two. Then you can know more if this is your reading. You can be sure, and it's going to also help you to get into the energy of the reading. So what's the current energy of you, group number two? Wow, we got strength again. We got it for group number one, and now with you too, group number two. It's the 8 card, it's the Leo card. We are already in the Leo season. Now I'm filming it on the 27th of July, but correct me if I'm wrong. Again, I said the same thing for group number one, but I guess the Lion Games portal, it started on the 26th, and we are going to have a new moon on the 28th. So we're already in the midst of the shifts, like divine shifts, big energetic shifts. So you're also in the center and in the middle of it. So you are started to awaken to your true nature and power. You might be Leo or any other fire sign, Aries or Sagittarius as well. But you have the immense grounding power. Like you're an extremely sensitive, a beautiful, beautiful soul. Like I'm just like focusing on the image of this lady. You might have some issues with your grounding. You might be finding yourself a little bit more higher on your upper chakras, but not so much down in your ground chakras. I was just doing some grounding and protection meditation before the reading, and it was so very well put. It's like Reiki Rachel, the channel's name, and she was saying that whenever we are having a trauma, especially when we are a child, unfortunately, we can just live our lives mostly operating from our upper chakras because you're not super grounded, you're not grounding. So you cannot put your energy on your lower chakras, but they're mostly, you're operating mostly from your higher chakras. So I'm seeing that you have an immense connection with the divine. Your upper chakras are very open. However, you are like mostly struggling to ground yourself and be present in the moment. So one thing is that you're coming into more awareness of it. What can you do with this? What are the reasons? And you also started to see your uniqueness, and you might be also connecting back with your ancestors a little bit more. At least they're asking it from you. You might be also coming more recently with the witch stuff, witchcraft. They might be calling it out for you. Any pick a card readings, or maybe you're a little bit more inclined to perform anything in that sense as well. Queen of Materials, this is you. This is also you. There is some ancestor presence around you. They are with the dark features, just like you. I was also getting this ancestral vibe with the pyramids, but also like with her dark features. I hope you can see the cards, by the way. So both two ladies, they have dark features. So there is someone, let me put a little bit more light on. So there is someone that has this dark features around you from your past. It could be, or like from your past lives, like your ancestral lineage. Or I'm also seeing that someone might be still alive in your family, the women, the females. They have, they might have performed some like witchcraft, or might be into it, might have more knowledge. If even if they haven't told you, maybe if you had a conversation, you might be surprised by how much they know or what they could share with you. But I'm getting this very protective ancestral vibes around you, and they're trying to basically open the doors up for you to discover yourself a little bit more, like discover the sides of you that you never thought that they are there actually. Yeah, page of voices. Like you might be also okay. I never said it with this card, but you might be also hearing some, let's say, voices, or there might be some like out from the blue kind of thoughts keep coming on your mind. You might start saying that you're very distracted, or you're very much like burnout. I don't know, but this is mostly that your ancestors are trying to communicate with you, basically. So just put a little bit more attention on your thoughts when they come very randomly out from the blue. I'm also hearing songs. Maybe there are some messages from the songs for you as well. Okay, too much talking for current energy. Hanged Man, Hanged Muse in reverse. I'm gonna get one more card. You're realizing that, okay, you might be astral projecting, and you're realizing that you have to move on from, if it's not a location, physical location, you have to move on from some idea, some mindset that you set yourself trap into. An Ace of Inspiration. You are at a very creative spark right now. You might have started to go back to some kind of artistic hobby of yours recently, drawing, writing, even like reading tarot. anything that you started but you left in the middle, I see that you are going back to it, or your ancestors, your spirits, is calling you out for it, for you to just basically let your creativity to speak. And I'm seeing a lot of like a yellow dominance in here, so it's so much about your solar plexus. It's so much about the confidence that you're going to gain while doing the things that you will love to be doing it. Again, like they're pyramids. Can you see it like in here in the Leo? And then we have it in here, the hanged muse, and we have also in here. So you might be also connecting with your Akashic records as well. I got this Akasha card for group number 1. So you might also want to check that. But you are transforming. You're going through a big transformation. And I put the Hanged Muse card up right for some reason. So you are opening yourself up to the idea that you need to change your perspective on something, because you have been keeping yourself stuck about one thing. You are indecisive, but it is safe for you to take an action. Let's see what's shifting for you, group number 2. What is shifting for you, group number 2? Oh my god, 10 of materials. It's like happily ever after card, but then it's like manifested in a materialistic world. Your soul tribe, your happily ever after home is here. Whatever you have been manifesting, wishing for, financial stability, connection with your soul tribe, having this beautiful family with the one that is meant to be with you, that soul connection, like a romantic partner, it is here, it is coming. When you start prioritizing yourself, when you just putting your needs in front of the other things, other day-to-day struggles, other low priority things, when you start emptying your schedule, you're going to be making space for it. But we're going to get clarifications. Also, your ancestors are praying for you. Like, you are going to be start seeing the results of the seeds that you have planted a very long while ago. Like, I have like huge compassion for you right now when I'm reading this. Like, you were always wanting the soul tribe, that like true connection, and ISO 0909. So just check out this number, also angel number, that might be significant for you. But you are meant to come together with this like-minded souls that's going to make you feel understood and not alone. What else is coming for group number 2? What is shifting for group number 2? We have Emperor came in reverse. You're not sure about your fact that you don't know how powerful you are. You don't know the impact that you have on others. Like, I'm hearing glowing up. You're glowing up, and everyone is seeing it but you right now. You're gonna come into awareness of it. Yeah, you are awakening. You're going through an awakening, and everyone can see it. Like, can you see the beam of light? How strong it is? You're coming into realization of it. So if things are feeling stuck, that's the reason. But also, you shouldn't keep yourself any more stuck than the process is needing. What else is shifting for group number 2? It's like balancing of feminine and masculine energy I'm hearing. Also with some soul union that I'm hearing. At this time of the year, I guess with 2022, it seems like there's a lot of like soul unions happening, which is a beautiful thing. What else is happening what else is shifting for group number 2, please? Wow, I'm really struggling to get cards for you. I'm so sorry for keeping you wait. Okay, I just put some 3 cards. I didn't want to get them, and now I got 3, so I guess the reason of you were waiting was me. Sorry. Page of Inspiration. Can you see the creative spark again? I was mentioning it with the Ace of Inspiration in your current energy. Let me get some water, sorry. Yeah, so you might have a cat, or you might be thinking about adopting a cat. That's going to actually help you to be more present and also like have a better connection with the spirit world as well. I don't know. That black cats, you're quite different. You're quite different. And I'm hearing that you're quite different, and I love that about you. I don't know from where this message is coming from, either your spirit guides or a specific person that you are sharing some love and romantic connection recently. That might be also. They are seeing and appreciating your uniqueness, regardless of the fact that if you're in connection or not. Then have inspiration in reverse. Yeah, you are realizing what is in your priority and what is not, because what you're bringing into your reality is 10 of materials, and this is earth card, so this is tangible things that you're going to start seeing the shifts in your reality in your 3D. It's not only energetic, you're going to start seeing the proof of your manifestations, but at the same time you're seeing it because you're realizing that whatever you have been investing your energy in prioritizing before with this, that tree here, it is like it's dry, like it was not giving results because it was not meant to. Like your spark is so precious, so you're realizing it and you're taking your precious spark to be lit somewhere else with this page of inspiration. And the two of voices, this is this kind of like stalemate kind of situation, the indecisiveness that I was feeling with you, like torn apart. Very specific message, take it only as it resonates. But if you have been struggling and like going from some mental care, psychiatrist, psychologist. So you might be diagnosed wrong as well. I just wanted to put it out. So I'm sorry for saying it really, but like just a very specific message. You'll know if it's meant for you or not, because this is a very strong thing to say. So I don't want to step any boundaries there. But it's just that also another message that I'm getting is that something that someone said to you might have really stuck on your mind and really make a deep place. Not as deep as that you can have cleared out, no, but you just need to find out what it is that's affecting you, because I'm not even sure that how much you're in awareness of it. No, like you're thinking about something, you're juggling in something, but there is a main thought, main cause. That's what's making you juggle about it. Maybe maybe you have to calm your mind and space a little bit and just sit still in silence, really, and see that what disturbing memories or talks are going to arise, so that it's going to lead you. Like if you can stay there, I know it's very unpleasant, but if you can stay there, it's going to cause a lot of healing. I'm going to take them as they are. Let's see if there's any clarification needed. Queen of Voices, you are called to basically step into your power. You're connected. You're connected with the witchcraft. This is one thing for sure. I just want to say, but at the same time, you are called out to set your boundaries clear. This is who you are. Like you're immensely powerful creature being on earth right now, but you're selling yourself so short that I'm hearing. So whatever you're bringing out to this world, creating, giving a voice to, speaking is very important for you. You can lead the crafts that I'm hearing, but you have to have this confidence to yourself. And there is also, like we had the Queen of Inspiration at the bottom. So this is you, Queen of Inspiration, Queen of Voices. Queen of Inspiration is the Wands, Queen of Wands. So you're holding yourself back because of some reason. So maybe you have to unlock this by just keep doing the things that's gonna put a spark to your soul, this artistic outlet of yours. You need that right now. So what else is shifting for you? We got Tower and Five of Voices. Again, can you see this duality with the Five of Voices and Two of Voices. Like you're torn apart. Like seriously, for the first time, I'm getting this message with this Two of Voices and Five of Voices that someone told you something and it did not sit right in your soul. But the spirit is bringing out a peace branch, like something needed healing. Something needs healing in here. But this might create some kind of like a tower moment. This might not be so pleasant, but it's only gonna take a little while. It's just like a moment of realization for a couple of minutes that you're gonna suffer, but then after you come into that realization, you'll already be released without even you knowing it. There's a sense of relief that's gonna happen for you. This is kind of the reason why this emperor is also in reverse. Like you're glowing up, but there are those doubts that only your mind is creating and it's not real. So that of course other people cannot see it. Of course they are seeing the reality that you're glowing up, but you just don't believe it because there is this like self chatter, like lower vibrational self chat happening. And 10 of materials, please, and clarification. Ooh, the Fool in reverse. It still has some time. It's gonna happen, this 10 of materials, but it still has some time because there are other parts of your life that I guess you're healing right now. You're coming into awareness. This 10 of materials is going to manifest for you eventually, but it is just not time yet. You're not feeling so ready. You feel a little bit tired, so you really need to take a rest and take care of yourself. I'm again feeling this like astral projection kind of like a vibes. You might be doing a lot of healing and DNA activations in your sleep. So you really need like proper sleep without any disruptions, basically. Maybe you might try to keep it a little bit strict with yourself for like a week in a row, to go to bed a little bit early, even if you cannot fall asleep, just to try it, to reset your body. So let's see. And also, I'm getting the message that you don't need to prove yourself to anyone. Your uniqueness is seen by the people who are meant to see it. Let's get 2 cards from the Moon Knowledge deck about what's shifting for you with number 2. What's shifting for group number 2? I'm amazed that I keep getting 2 cards when I said I want 2 cards. Same card came for group number 1. Your hard work is paying it off. New Moon in Capricorn. And also balance spirituality and practicality. Full Moon in Pisces. So Pisces or Capricorn might be prominent in your chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, or anywhere else. Just want to mention that. But you have been working. You have been doing the shallow work for a long while. And you have to give yourself a rest, what I'm hearing, because your hard work is paying off. It is gonna, but you don't have to be always in the go 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 mode. You need to give yourself a rest. And with the balance, spirituality, and practicality, I'm hearing that you're still a lot more in your upper chakras than in your lower chakras. So you need to ground yourself a little bit more, which is ironic that and beautiful that the Capricorn is an earth sign came in here to say this. You might be too much on your feels. You might be feeling emotionally ups and downs. You might be crying a lot, and those emotional purges might be coming from anywhere. I'm hearing like doubt, fear, hopelessness, but it's just all because like you're releasing a lot. You're not going backwards, you're just releasing a lot. And I'm also hearing believe in the impossible, because it's not impossible. And full moon in Pisces, it says that have you been so head in the clouds that you have lost touch with reality? If so, take this card as a sign that you need to pay attention and make a concerted effort to move towards your goals. The more practical steps you can take, the better. It is time to find an inner balance between your responsibilities and your dreams. Meditate on your question, and the solutions to your issue may now come through very clearly. If you're in a tricky situation because you have been acting in a martyr, this card will be the message from the cosmos to drop the act for everyone's sake. Yep. So that is the message with this one, and we have don't let your past hold you back. These are the exact same cards came with group number 1. Yeah, you are releasing your karmic debts that I'm hearing. You're releasing a lot. There's nothing wrong with you. They just want me to tell you. You're just releasing a lot and you're very strong for this. Group number 2. You want to come? The ever-unfolding rose cracked open is happening for you, not to you. Yes, you're releasing a lot. So they just feel the need of reminding you that it is happening for you, not to you. Really, you're just releasing a lot. Like you might feel like not of this earth, not of this world. You might find times that you don't belong anywhere, you feel lonely, but it is all coming to an end. And they're confirming with a yes. Just say yes. Anything, any urges that is coming to you that you want to do, like some inspirations, with this page of inspiration and ace of inspiration, they're saying that just say yes and start doing it without questioning, or without letting your mind to pull you away, stir you away from this idea. Because your mind, your ego is trying to keep you safe with the best that it knows, but it's not for your best anymore. It's just your safe zone. Play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Yes, you really need to let it out. And it reminds me of Ace of Cups, by the way, this play card. So there might be this emotionally fulfilling beginning for you coming as well, in terms of soul tribes, soul connections, friendships, or more romantically. And your last card, your last message says, are you feeling lost? Perhaps your intuition is trying to speak to you. You can feel that you were suppressing the fears you had for years, and now they are coming into the surface. And it can be quite challenging to understand the reason behind it. But please, don't run away from your fears. It's coming to you at this time because now you're strong enough to face with it. I told you. It's showing you the way. Your dreams might be also intensifying during this time. If you're having vivid dreams, try journaling them. And this is my message with the handwriting. And yes, group number 1. Group number 2. But you might also have some messages in group number 1 as well if you want to listen. So this is what I got for you. I hope it was resonating and I hope it was helpful, really. I hope that it brings you some kind of clarity, and if you resonated with it, I really appreciate if you give a thumbs up or share your thoughts down in the comments as well. They're really important for me, and I'm really wishing you a lot of rest and ease, and very much take care of yourself, and hope to see you next time. Until then, bye bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. If you're choosing this pile with this beautiful owl, looks a little bit angry, but with also the satellite, then this is going to be a reading. So before I start with your reading, I would like to quickly share what I felt with your meditation. And it was a very quick, sharp message. It was like peace. Like all you need is peace. All I need is peace. So you might be in this situation currently that you're isolating yourself and you're quite happy with it, or you're coming into realization that there's a lot going on in your life, so you need peace. And I also get the sense of like pine trees. So you might be also planning on going somewhere out in the woods, renting some cottage, just to be yourself and no one else. So, but there's a lot of third eye activations happening as well. But the secret number 3 was shifting for you. But first, I'm gonna get a little bit more understanding about your current energy, if you allow me to. so that you can also more tap into the energy of this reading and also be sure that this reading is meant for you. So let's see group number 3. What is your current energy? What's your current energy group number 3? I'm hearing like memories. I don't know, memories of the past, memories of specific someone. Just want you to come. I'm gonna take it. Ooh, this is sun. This is very hopeful. And I got the strength card for group number 1 and 2. It's a Leo card, and the sun is also a Leo card. So third time I'm repeating myself that while I'm filming this is the 27th of July. And I believe that, correct me if I'm wrong, this Lion Gate's portal energy activation is started already on the 26th. And on the 28th, we are going to have a new moon in Leo. So there's a lot of shifts, light activations are already happening in the cosmos. So I'm seeing that you're also tapping into it and also getting the most and the best of it. And you're being so hopeful, and this is a peaceful energy. Like, this is very like know-it-all, but not in a bad sense. You know, it's wise. More than know-it-all, it's like a wise energy that you're tapping into. You know when to speak, you know when to pause. Page of Materials in reverse. You're taking your sweet time that I'm hearing with something that you already started. But I guess you're in the realization right now that this is the period that you need to pause with this and see when it's going to be the right time to keep continue with this. I don't know what it is, but it's also giving me this vibes with wheel at the back. Let me turn down the music a little bit. Yeah. So in the back you can see also like forest and mountains. So it's also some kind of like place that you can go and escape to, just to be yourself, you know, just to reset your mind. So maybe this is what you are planning to do, to see the step ahead of your life, what's going to happen. You have been already working on something, and I'm also feeling that you're quite connected with spirit itself. Whenever you got thoughts, and they might be speaking mostly to you through your own thoughts, through your own mind and voice, at the same time I feel that they're also communicating with you through words, anything you read mostly or hear. I'm seeing that you're quite logical, but also like a spiritually open person. So you know when you get the messages that when you need to stop, when you need to start working. So you're not ignoring those messages. You're open to understanding them and possibilities. Five of Pentacles in reverse. I feel that there was a lot of noise around you. You know, I feel that people you were surrounded by people. I feel that they were in a lack mentality, like mindset. So that thing really affected you. Like you just wanted to run away from the environment because there was a lot of lower vibrational energies. And I see that you guys are quite tuned into spirit, the energies that you can actually really feel it, and you can be quite discerning that it is not yours to carry. So why would you be even staying in this presence? So that might be also one of the reasons why you were trying to stripe yourself away from the environment that you were in. Actually, I never get this kind of like a message with the Five of Pentacles, but this is what's calling up for me than as usual or traditional meaning. Like you need a safe, a warm space to basically listen to your thoughts back again. Interesting. If you're resonating with this one so far, let's gear up to what's shifting for you at number 3. Wow, okay. We got Justice and Two of Wands. Yes, the Two of Wands energy, Three of Wands energy was what I was seeing also when shuffling. You need a quiet space to know, to gather up your mind, to know what to do, how to move forward. There's a justice coming, but you don't need to see what's going to unfold. You don't need to control your life, what's going to unfold. You know that the things are going to happen. for the highest good of all, and things are going to be fair for you. You just need that time for yourself. It's kind of like a repetitive messages, but Libra energy might be quite important for you. You have a strong sense of justice also towards whatever is occasion is happening, and you also have this strong and cold exterior that people might be a little bit hesitant towards approaching you at first, and you're quite like direct with your words. For some, it might be perceived as sharp as well, but you're always saying what's on your mind. You don't have a hidden agenda, so you're basically building some kind of like empire in here that I'm feeling. It's a post period because there's hangman in here also. You are contemplating on something. You are trying to change your perception about something in your life. I'm trying to see a little bit more. You might be reading, you might be researching about something as well. It's not quite clear. Like what is shifting is your mindset. I'm not seeing anything in 3D yet, but let's see more. We have Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Wands in reverse, you can see, and Four of Cups. There's some loss. Some loss has happened here. This female energy, this feminine energy, regardless of the gender, there might be a loss towards someone that was quite nurturing towards you. I don't necessarily see it as your energy, so I'm going to interpret it in two different ways. If this is someone, not you, this Queen of Pentacles, I'm seeing that that person realized that there is no need for trying to explain themselves anymore because they feel tired. It's not defeated, but they feel tired of kind of being finding themselves in a situation that there is conflict. So they don't want to fight anymore. So there might be some kind of like a loss towards it that you're reminiscing towards it, loss of someone. You need your time away from it. Maybe there were drama. Nine of Wands in here as well. So it was very luring at first, but then you realize that there was not equal give and take in this situation. So something had to come to an end. It's like a very different energy. There's also that card under the bottom of the deck as well. This might be also your spirit guide, one of your spirit guides around you that is a feminine energy, basically trying to nurture you and give you more of this like a rest side of an energy. That might be the influence of this guide, why you're trying to take a time out for yourself and not to be in this go-go mode, or not to be in this like cut-off mode. Like you're called out to be more on your feminine energy and more in your emotions to feel it. I feel like you might not be so inclined to sit with your emotions, especially if they're a little bit unpleasant or sad, or whenever you had some kind of like a loss in life, not disappointment, but like a loss that could hurt. Uh, I feel that you usually don't take your sweet time to process it. And if this Queen of Pentacles energy is you, which I don't feel like it so, but I'm going to say if this is you, then you are the one who's tired of putting yourself into battles that are not worth it. So you are contemplating, and if you have been avoiding this contemplation, you are called out to see the bigger picture. Like the shifts that I'm seeing for you, group number 3, are happening basically in your mind, mentally, changing your perspective towards what has been happening, seeing that where you have been giving a lot from yourself, which wasn't actually meant to happen. Like those occasions, those people were there to basically awaken you to what you needed to heal, and also to awaken you to your true self. I guess the Wheel of Fortune wants to come. is clarifying this Five of Pentacles in reverse in here. This is very much needed. This is very much needed. Like the position that you're put into, this uncomfortable feeling, this irritation, is actually here for you to make a change of your own life, to take a hold on your own life, and also change perspectives around it. There are some directions shown to you. If you're interested in some ancient Egypt or some goddesses, maybe you would like to listen some meditation to get connected with the goddesses, or some pick a card reading as well. They're very talented people out in YouTube. You can find them for free. There might be messages out there for you. So there are some directions shown to you that I feel at this time. And we also have judgment. So whatever you are going to be realizing when you pull yourself away from everything and going to give yourself a break because you were feeling so much in this irritated mood, then you're actually going to be able to see the things clearly and gonna see everyone's perspective. Like, everyone is guiltless in this situation, so everyone was trying to do what's best for them. If there's a child involved in the situation between you and the significant other, then I see that a peaceful resolution is coming as well. Okay, very interesting. Let's see what else is shifting for you, number 3. What else is shifting for you? Okay, one more. Okay, it's way too many. Let's see, what is this? Conclusions are within reach. I saw that one, full moon and eclipse, when I was shuffling your cards. It just fell off from the deck. There was some situation that you were keeping yourself imprisoned, or you felt that you were imprisoned, like someone was trying to control over you or something. I'm also hearing some limiting beliefs around that. So this is coming to an end. This is coming to a conclusion. That's why you're feeling like you have to remove yourself from the situation and take your time. One more, please. I'm gonna read this conclusions are within reach also. There's some stubbornness that I'm also feeling. Surrender to the divine full moon. We have 2 full moons. You're releasing a lot. You're really being called to go with the flow of life, which I think that you're coming more into the awareness that how important it is, and you're gonna see more occasions to practice this, going with the flow of life, to letting it go. This is one of the biggest things that you're learning, or you're struggling with this lifetime, I guess. And we also have full moon and Pisces at the bottom of the deck. Balance spirituality and practicality. So if you have been like putting some things on hold, or getting so much on your head, getting stuck in your head, you're called out to basically get out of this mood and start taking actions towards relieving yourself, whatever you need to be doing. So full moon is saying that the very word climax brings all sorts of ideas and images to the mind. But it is really the feeling of this card. Life is coming to a head point, a conclusion or turning point. There might be some kind of change, and possibly even some sort of emotional explosion. Tune into your emotions now and see what they're telling you. They are very likely close to the surface, no matter when in the moon cycle you have pulled this card. Matters will soon conclude, and you will find out whether or not your wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favor, as this is a positive card, but you may need to work harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold. Beautiful. I really wanted to read the full moon and eclipse. Oh, maybe they're here. Okay. It's the other cards. Yes. So full moon and eclipse says that And just like that, the door slams shut. If you pull this card, it suggests that the situation you're asking about is about to reach a peak or has just done so. And things are now out of your hands. What you're experiencing now is what your soul signed up for, a way for you to learn and for your soul to evolve. So allow events to unfold and be easy on yourself. If you're letting go of someone or something, know that it is the right time, as hard as it might be. Forgiving someone or what they did could be the key of resolving the situation in a positive way. It doesn't make right what they did, but it is releases it. So it releases it so you can move on. This is what I was mentioning with this card, that something is going to reach to resolution, that you're going to see everyone as guiltless. Of course, like it's not like as a course it doesn't like condone what they're doing, but it is just the biggest favor you can do to yourself is forgiving. What else is shifting? Oops, I got one more card. Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Something is awakening within you, group number 3. This might be something that's you're a little bit not guarded towards, but a little bit not so open to it. The great gathering, it's all coming together into the hits and soul tribe. You are connected at this time with your soul tribe. You are connecting to them energetically, especially with this energetic shift that's happening. I don't think that like it's a physical connection. It's more of so that energetic one. You realize it or not, but there's like a high peaks of energy releases. They're also affected by you connecting with your soul tribe as well in the different parts of the world that I'm seeing. Also sacred places, going to some sacred places or can activate something within your soul. And at this time, if you have the urges to travel somewhere off from the blue, that might be also very much soul activating for you that I hear. But I'm gonna also like see this inner temple for you. And you can also call your soul tribe in this time of needs if you feel like there's a lot of surge of energy, so you need help of releasing them. 70. So, inner temple says that. Can I get it? Yes. You're being called to be a devoted student and tune into your heart, to incorporate true devotion into your life. You could be being called to develop a regular meditation, journaling, or chanting practice, or to show up to your soul with rhythm, to develop a daily practice when you feel up, you're well, and spend time with your soul. All of the answers to all of the questions that you seek are waiting for you in the portal of your heart, but you cannot hear them unless you carve out time each day to listen. Your soul is yearning for deeper relationship with you, and so the more time you spend with it and show up to it, the more clearly it will guide you. So that might be one of the reasons why you're called to be taking your time off from everything and everyone. We are here to grow as souls. Earth is being one big playground for the soul to learn, and you're being called to go deeper in your soul growth or to increase your devotion by being a student of a lineage or spiritual teacher. If you have already been committed to student, then you're being commended for your devotion. Your guides want you to know how proud of you they are, and that the time you spend in the devotion is priceless. If you're questioning your career or life path, your guides want you to turn your focus towards devotion and this prayer. Please use me in a way that delights my mind, my body, and my soul. May my life be the one big moving prayer. Oof. That was very strong. There's some heavy energy that I feel. Really, like you can work through releasing them by any means, like physically, by using crystals, by being in nature. And let's read your last card. It says that you can be currently working on something where you are in contact with many people or your work will be shared with many others. It requires for your determination and being tactful about what you're doing. From time to time, taking a break and calming your mind or refreshing can give you a change of perspective, a fresh look. At the same time, if you're wondering about a specific situation in your life, you might be too much on the sidelines, and in order to move, oh, wait. You might be too much on the sidelines and in the observer mode now. Sure, it's safer to be there only if you feel like, if you're happy to be there. Yes, so these are all the messages that I got for group number three. I hope that it was helpful and I hope it brings you some clarity and a peace of heart and mind. So if you liked the reading, I really appreciate if you give it a thumbs up or leave a comment down below about if it was resonating for you. They're really important for me. And thank you so much for bearing with me until the end and sharing your energy with me as well. And I'm wishing you an amazing rest of your week, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, very much take care of yourselves. Bye bye.